Breakup Melbourne Cup Contender.
G'day World Wide Web, Lew Dub for Staying the Distance, the Melbourne Cup Channel. Today we take an in-depth look at Breakup, the Japanese raider targeting the 2023 Caulfield Cup and Melbourne Cup. We're going to look at his last 5 races in chronological order. On screen, we're first looking at his career stats. So Breakup comes to Australia on the back of a 12th place finish in the Group 1 Takarazuka Kinen over 2200 metres. Let's get straight into these 5 races, starting with his most recent win in the Copa Republica, Argentina in November of 2022. As this race has no English commentary, I'll provide a little more info on Breakup. Right now you can see him settling in second in those grey silks with the blue cap. Please note that in Japanese racing the cap colours are designated according to the barrier. For now we'll follow the runners into the first turn, and once they hit about 1400 metres to go we'll skip ahead. Now I did a little research on the horses that finished in the top 5 in this race. The horse that runs third, Heat on Beat, won the Group 2 Meguro Kinen at Tokyo over the same distance in May of 2023. That's about 6 months later. The best any of the others have done is second in a listed race. We pick them up again at the 800 metres.
6番、5番の帝王ロイヤルがつけています。そしてその外から接近15番のレッドサイオン、あとは1馬身16番ヒートオンビート、内に9番のディアマンミノル、12番マイネルファンロン、17番ハウスイストワールと続いて第4コーナーのカーブすでに600を通過。キングオブドラゴン先頭で4コーナーから直線へ、後続に2馬身のリード。アフリカンゴールド、おっとキングオブドラゴン少し後ろに下がってしまいました。残り400を通過、アクシデントでしょうか。そして14番のアフリカンゴールド、その内からブレークアップ、さらには8番のカントル、内にハウスイストワールがコースを取って最内打ち出しといが5番の帝王ロイヤル、そして外からは11番のラストドラフトと、さらに16番ヒートオンビート、あと 100m、 7番のブレークアップが抜けた。外からラストドラフトハウスイストワール、そしてヒートオンビート2着争い接戦、ブレークアップゴールイン、ブレークアップ。
A strong win from Breakup, getting to the front at the 300 metres and fending off the chasers with his 54 kilograms.
The biggest race of the year from Japan.
Now we see Breakup in the Group 1 Arima Kinen over the same distance, 2500 metres. This is around 7 weeks after his win in the Copa Republica, Argentina. He's got the pink cap this time and number 15.
They're ready and they're racing. Slow away, Geraldina out the back door. Title holder is expected, commence well. Deep Bond tries to go forward from a wide gate. Izujono Koseki kicks up. In there as well is Breakup going forward. Boccarini just in Palace forward position. In behind them Euphoria. Then wider out going on is Potager. Stuck along the fence Izujono Koseki restrained momentarily. Then the favourite Equinox midfield on its inside, Win Mighty going on last draft. Back on the inside pulling and reefing is Aristoteles. Well back Valor Azul with Geraldina. Tacking on at the second last at the moment is Bulldog Hosh. And Akai Ito is often the case out the tail. As they come down the winning post the first time, it's title holder doing what he does best, rolling along in front. Leads out from Breakup, running third the fence just in Palace. Trapped out wide is Deep Bond, then comes Boccarini, followed by Euphoria, Izujono Koseki. Then well back midfield at the moment is Potager. On its outside going forward Equinox. Back in behind Equinox is last draft, followed by then Valor Azul got a bit of a check. As peeling out
Okay, we'll skip forward 400 metres to the 1000 metre mark when the moves begin. Watch Breakup closely as they run past the 800 metre pole.
Then comes behind them Boccarini. Wider out is moving forward Euphoria. Then Izujono Koseki. Well back at the moment, starting to go around the outfight is Equinox. On the outside of Potager. They go out of my view momentarily behind the big screen as we pick them up and bring them back into view. Then comes Win Mighty, followed by Aristoteles. Valor Azul is trapped out 3 wide, and 4 wide trying to go on is Geraldina just in behind them. Then comes Bulldog Hoss with work to do, and Akai Ito's at the tail of the field. And coming back to the field is title holder, challenged by Deep Bond just in behind. Losing ground is Justin Palace. Here comes Equinox circling around the outside. Coming on now with Euphoria and taking off around the outside. Bulldog Hosh has come from second last up into fourth position as they swing for home, and Valor Azul swings out wide as well. Equinox finds the front on the outside of Euphoria. Starting to run on is Bulldog Hosh. Equinox goes to the front. The son of Kitasan Black has a 2 or 3 lengths margin. Bulldog Hosh. Geraldine is flashing home late. It will be Equinox's Arima Kinen. Equinox wins, and Christophe Lemaire. Bulldog Horse second, Geraldine a third, Izujono Koseki was fourth, then came Euphoria, followed by Win Mighty back on the inside, Justin Palace, Deep Bond.
So Breakup ended up finishing 16th of 16. He looked fine until the 800 metre mark when he suddenly buckled on his right foreleg. We'll take one more look at that incident in super slow. Despite that incident, scanning the English-speaking press and some of the Japanese press, I found no reports of any injury to Breakup. Now we're in March of 2023, and we're stuck with Japanese commentary for this race. Breakup has the number 7 saddlecloth and a yellow or lime green coloured cap. Note that he has a new trainer in Tatsuya Yoshioka. Once again, we see that Breakup is capable of finding a position close to the pace, something to keep in mind when analysing his chances in the Caulfield Cup and Melbourne Cup. In this race over 3,000 metres, his primary opposition are the 2 4-year-olds Justin Palace and Bulldog Hoss, plus Deep Bond. Justin Palace wears the yellow with red cross sashes. Bulldog Hosh is in yellow with black stripes and blue armbands, while Deep Bond is in sky blue with red cross sashes. They all go on to be very competitive in a Group 1 later in the year.
さあ各馬が3、4コーナー中間、これから4コーナーです。さあ11番のアフリカンゴールドが先手を奪って、さあペースを刻みます。2番手の位置に13番のディープボンドで1周目正面スタンド前です。そして外から白い馬体の白2位、3番手から2番手、その内に溜めている3番のジャスティン・パレスが現在4番手、そしてボルドグフーシュはこの人気2頭を前に見る形、そしてブレイクアップがいっております。さらにその外からはアイアンバローズ、サンレイポケット、そしてユーキャンスマイルがその外目、中段の外目、内は9番のゼーゲンが続いて14番がアケルナルスター、2馬身から3馬身開いて6番ノーチカルチャート、そして10番のメロディーレーン、一番後ろから運んでいる5番の名将天元です。さあ各馬が1コーナーをカーブ。
We'll skip forward from approximately 1800 metres and rejoin the field at around the 900 metre mark.
つけまして、さあ3コーナーカーブ、徐々にペースが上がりますが、残り800を通過。突き放した11番のアフリカンゴールのリードは現在3馬身ですが、ディープボンド詰めていきました。ディープボンド詰めていきました。ずれて上がっていったジャスティン・パレス、そして外からはボルドグフーシュが前に接近してくる。そして間をしてきて12番の白に食い下がっている。外幕僚に上がっていった8番のアイアンバローズだ。さあ第4コーナーカーブ、ゴール前固まってきそうだ。直線コースへ向かってまいりました。アフリカンゴールドが先頭、粘っている。アフリカンゴールド、ディープボンド、そして内からはジャスティン・パレス、内からジャスティン・パレス、外から来た1番のボルドグフーシュ。さあボルドグフーシュが伸びてきた。残り200を通過した。しかしアフリカンゴールド粘る。しかし内から3番のジャスティン・パレスが抜けた。ジャスティン・パレス先頭、2馬身とリードを取った2番手ボルドグフーシュがジャスティン・パレスゴールイン。ジャスティン・パレス迷わず。
So Breakup finishes third behind the 2 4-year-olds Justin Palace and Bulldog Hoss, with Deep Bond fifth.
I want to be the Melbourne Cup. I are the first Tuesday in November. Is the race that stops the nation. I am Farley. I am Nakabiti.
Thanks for subscribing, but just being a subscriber means you don't always get notified. So please click the little bell so you can get notified of every video we publish. Now we move 6 weeks forward to Japan's premier 2-mile race, the Tenno Sho Spring. Breakup wears the 12 saddlecloth and a green cap. On this occasion, there's a frantic pace set by African Gold, and Breakup ends up settling
Title holder,
midfield.
as always, wants the lead and finds it after the first couple of 100 metres. Title holder races to the front and zooming up is African Gold, taking it on. African Gold, that's the way he likes to race, and takes the running ahead of title holder. Ask Victor Moore slots into third, then Deep Monster reefing in fourth position. On its outside, Iron Barrows, a gap to Dia Steamer. Then comes Deep Bond on the inside, just in Palace. Matenro Leo better than midfield, a gap to Humidor of 2 lengths away. On its outside is Breakup, another length and a half. Silver Sonic head in the air. On its inside, the diminutive Melody Lane. Then a gap to Bulldog Hosh. Tosen Cambina on the inside, 5 lengths away to Enroll, and at the tail of the field is Sunray Pocket. They swing into the home straight for the first time, and in front this year's Tenno Sho, it's African Gold. It slows them up in front from title holder. Along the inside is Deep Monster, then Ask Victor Moore. Matenro Layer in free space out wider. Back on the inside, Dear Steamer. Then comes Deep Bond. Just in Palace is midfield. Then a gap, Matenro Leo going on Iron Burrows up near the front. A gap further back to Breakup. Now Bulldog Hosh takes it over and goes out wide, 4 wide. Back on the inside is Humidor. 4 lengths away from Humidor is on the inside Melody Lane, the outside Silver Sonic, 2 away Tosen Cambina, Enroll.
Now we'll fast forward from the 1500 metres up to the 800 metres, where the field has become quite compact with multiple runners already 4 wide. Breakup is 3 wide with cover.
Going out wider now, Deep Bond, and in behind him Matenro Leo. Just in Palace starts to be clicked up, then Dear Steamer, Breakup. Then comes Bulldog Horse, worse than midfield, followed by Humidor. Silver Sonic yet to make its move. Melody Lane under pressure. Then comes Sunray Pocket, Tosen Cambina, and Enroll is at the tail of the field. 500 metres to run in the Tenno Sho for 2023. Zooming on the outside is Deep Bond. Back on the inside, Matenro Leo makes up some ground, and still there is Iron Burrows. And here comes Justin Palace. Title holder gone back on the inside, struggling and can't go on, but it's now Justin Palace, finds it now from Deep Bond, starting to run on his Silver Sonic, rattling home late, but it will be Justin Palace. Christophe Lemaire, Justin Palace starts to race away, and Justin Palace wins out from Deep Bond. Silver Sonic third, Breakup fourth, Matenro Leo fifth.
Alright, another sound performance over a serious staying trip. He looks pretty stout, resolute. Not a horse with blinding acceleration. Finally, we get to Breakup's most recent start in late June, the Group 1 Takarazuka Kinen with the superstars of Japanese racing. He's got a horrendous gait in number 14 and he wears an orange cap.
Of the Takarazuka Kinen, and Victor Moore starts well, and Unicorn Lion as well from that wide gate. As expected, looking to find the lead. Down the Kid with a good position as well. Also Karate, Lilac is slightly back at this point. Dule Lede's got over from the wide gate as well, but as they head towards the winning post, the first time Unicorn Lion it is from Dule Lede. And then just in behind there's a group of about 4 with Karate, Down the Kid, Ask Victor Moore and Breakup. Then comes Deep Bond and Geoglyph. Lilac got a position on the rails then. Then comes Predaria Mozubello. Boccarini, the 7-year-old. Then comes Justin Palace. With Justin Palace, Vela Azur, last year's Japan Cup winner. Geraldina settled quite well under Takarazuka.
Okay, we'll fast forward from the 1400 metres to about the 900 and we pick it up with Breakup 3 wide on the pace.
On the rails comes Karate, Ask Victor Moore, Lilac creeping closer, Down the Kid in between runners. Then comes Deep Bond, Geoglyph next, Justin Palace, Equinox still third last at the moment, and Christophe Lemaire will have to get a move on from there, but he doesn't seem to be in any hurry. Ask Victor Moore goes quite well. Boccarini well back, and the 2 Carrot Farm colours at the rear in Through 7 Seas and Vela Azur. But as they head to the final turn now, Unicorn Lion, he's got a lot of company here with Breakup, Ask Victor Moore, Geraldina, Geoglyph, and widest of all runners is Equinox with the big white face looming large now, possibly taking the better ground all the time here. Geoglyph, Geraldina, I think the ones on the rail have been defeated, and here comes Equinox the world's highest rated racehorse, and he's going to be that today as well. Equinox up towards the line. Equinox wins it from through 7 seas, and then came Justin Palace.
Well, Breakup fades for a disappointing 12th, though he was 3 wide without cover for virtually the entire trip, and that with one of Japan's premier jockeys, Yuga Kawada, on board. To finish up, here's a reminder of Breakup's stats. It's really good to see that he's done well on good tracks and also on a soft track. His best is obviously not restricted to Japan's firm tracks. In summary, we'll take a look at the successful Japanese raiders from the past as well. Most recently we had 2 Carrot Farm runners, Liscrasher and Mer de Glace. Mer de Glace was 4 when he won the Caulfield Cup. He had won 3 Group 3 races over 2,000 metres in a row, so his form was undeniable. Liscrasher, a 5-year-old, she had won the Group 1 Takarazuka Kinen before coming over, so a big tick for her form. Now to Admire Rakti in 2014. He came over as a 6-year-old with an underwhelming 13th in the 2-mile Tenno Sho Spring, but he did have 2 good results prior to that. Very similar to that form Breakup has shown in the Copa Republica, Argentina and the Hanshin Daishoten. Finally, we look at the 2 Japanese horses that kicked it off, Delta Blues and Pop Rock. 5-year-old Pop Rock did come through some conditional races before a Group 2 win in 2006, the year he came out, and finished 7th in the Caulfield Cup and 2nd in the Melbourne Cup. And again, you see Delta Blues with a similar profile to Breakup. Delta Blues was 5 when he travelled to Australia. He'd had a disappointing result in the Arima Kinen before an encouraging 3rd in the Group 2 Hanshin Daishoten. So from there, it's up to you. Can Breakup win the Caulfield Cup? He's got a handy barrier in number 5, a good weight, 55 kilograms, and an in-form jockey in Damien Lane. Whatever happens in the Caulfield Cup, I think he'll be even better suited in the Melbourne Cup. Good luck.
Brandon, I agree. Where's your home?